Hello and welcome to Bubble Talk with Burge. Yay! Are you ready to emerge with Burge, or are you ready to get burged? I don't know. I'm a verb now. Go figure. So thank you for joining me on my Bubble Talk with Burge. Sorry I missed you on Friday. I was teaching Essence of Being, and we just finished this glorious weekend of Essence of Being here in Atlanta, and we're headed to Fort Lauderdale next weekend, coming up this weekend actually, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'd love to have you join. Hi Saj, how are you? And hi Stell, how are you? So I just want to say thank you for joining me today, and apologize if I wasn't there on Friday, but as you know, hi Lucia, when I am teaching the workshops, it's hard for me sometimes to do these Bubble Talk with Burges, but we're ready to go today. I've got my, those of you who've seen this before, you know what we're going to do. We're going to pull from my Essence of Being deck of these cards. And the Bubble Talk whole point of this is, remember what a Bubble Talk is. It's that subconscious thought that keeps you from getting what you want. Have you ever, thank you, I look nice, thank you Dolly. Have you ever seen those bubbles above your head, above a cartoon character's head, and that's what they're thinking? That's your subconscious or your unconscious thought that might be not in alignment with what your conscious thought is. And so that's why I call it your Bubble Talk. And so that's our Bubble Talk technology, and that's why we're doing these Tuesday and Friday Facebook Lives, so we can talk about, hi Mert, hi Mertis, it's great to see you. Hi Dana. So here's the thing, we're going to pull one of these cards from my Essence of Being deck. And remember, Essence of Being is our flagship experience that you can have. And we are building a global movement for conscious creators, empowering others to create a win-win world. So come on aboard with us on our win-win world. And I know you make a difference, and I know that you matter. And it's time for you to step up into that leadership role and be who you are. And so these Bubble Talk with Burge is really about focusing on, hi Nat, is focusing on all those things that you really want to create in your life and stepping into your power and stepping into your leadership. Gospello, hello, how are you? From across the pond, I believe, yes. And speaking of across the pond, I have a very special guest today. When we pull our card, and I'll talk about it, I'm going to bring on my fabulous friend, Sammy Blindell. She's over here from the UK, here in Atlanta. She's going to be talking a little bit about what we're doing together tomorrow. She is this amazing, amazing person that I'm going to share with you in a minute. Hi, David. How are you? Oh, somebody else wants to be a leader in the win-win world. Well, you can. You can be, and you are. So it's just a matter of clearing any of those subconscious thoughts that keep you from getting what you want. Now, these cards that I'm going to pull today, I'm going to pull one for us. And usually I pull one so that you can focus on something that you would like, some inspiration, some kind of oracle cards, if you will, and they're full of magic. And magic is just the things that science cannot prove yet, right? We have to wait to them to catch up. But this Atlanta workshop that we just did this past weekend was very magical, and I really invite you all to come play with us and experience that in Fort Lauderdale this weekend. It'll be the last time I'll be in Fort Lauderdale this year. And I would love to share that with you if you're in that area, or just fly on down. And if you're in the Atlanta area, or even if you're not, come play with us tomorrow in our brand builders. So we'll go there in just a second. But Sammy's going to talk to you guys about that. Hi, Sabrina. So here we go. Let's pull a card and see what our focus is for the rest of this week. Okay, here we go. Let's see. What could it be? Oh my. Well, this is what I pulled. Intention is everything. Intention is everything, okay? So that is perfect segue into what we're going to be doing tomorrow and what we do in our Essence of Being series as well. So Sabrina says, see you tomorrow. Yes, Sabrina, you're coming tomorrow. Awesome. And all life is proof of magic. You're absolutely right. So this is what intention is everything says. This is the card. It says, if you are unsure about your direction, ask, what is my intention for the outcome? Create the roadmap for your energy to follow. That's great, Sabrina, you're coming tomorrow. That's awesome, from Florida. So create the roadmap for your energy to follow. So here's the thing. If you want something in your life, or you're choosing it, you're creating it, you're building it, and you don't have an outcome in mind, then it's kind of hard to not have a rudder to get there, to have a plan, right? To have a goal or have an outcome or an intention, because intention really is everything. But here's the key. You can really, really have the outcome in mind and have your intention set and not be attached to it. So it's this weird kind of thing about, hi Juliana, it's like this thing about how do I have a goal and how do I have an intention but not be attached to that intention. So for me, if I get really too attached to how it looks, when it's going to come, who it is and how much, if I get attached to it has to be that way, then oftentimes I can be setting myself up for failure, or just at least limiting my view. So I'm saying, I only want this, okay? So I only choose to have it this way. So instead of having that intention and saying it's got to be only this way, you can open up your filter and open up your mind and open up exactly what it is that you're intending and say this or something better. So you can be attached to the journey, because as long as you're adding value along the way, then everything that you do will add value. Hi, Kathy. Are you out in California still? Hello, is it Igwa Geo? Okay, I've got some really fun people on today. So here's the thing about intention. We're setting our intention to be creating and building the global movement of conscious leaders, right? So that is our intention. Now, do I know how many, or am I very fixated? Oh, you're in Atlanta. Hi, Kathy. You're coming tomorrow then, I guess, right? Good. So this weekend is all about, and this week, I want you to really focus on what am I intending to have? What do I choose to have in my life? And let go of the attachment of the outcome of it in such a way that you're so fixated that you forget about, oh yeah, there might be other ways I haven't even thought about. There might be another way for me to open up and see something a different way, see another person that I didn't think of, or another perhaps road that you could kind of go off on. So set your intention. It's everything. It helps guide you at your roadmap, and don't be attached to how it gets there. Okay? So speaking of how it gets there, hi Jennifer. Speaking of how it gets there, I want to bring on my very, very, very dear friend, Sammy Blindell, who I met in Ecuador when we were filming our Awakening Giants series that we will all be seeing very soon. There were all these thought leaders coming around the world, and they are. That's where I met her, and there she is. She's in my bubble talk. I'm not imagining her. She's actually here. She's actually here with me. It's awesome.
Tag me.
Tag me. Tag. We're tagged. She's the miracle worker. I don't know. I don't know how to do these things. It's just,
yes, you do.
I do.
You do.
Oh, that's why I have you.
She's got this. She's got this.
Well, she's got this.
Hasn't she got this? Send her some love.
Anyway, so she's here with me in Atlanta. She and her whole family just did Essence of Being this weekend, or a lot of the fam, and it was just unbelievable miracles happening. Yay, Sabrina says.
Hi, Sabrina, and Gospello as well.
Yes. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be playing together tomorrow. Come out and see us tomorrow.
Hey, Kathy. Yay, we'll see you tomorrow.
So come out and see us at the Brand Builders. It's going to be a whole day,
It's the Brand Builders
right?
Members Day.
Right.
Yeah, so it's for our members and our guests. So I hope that you will come along as our guest. Come and join us. Come play.
Yeah, because Sammy is brilliant. She's brilliant with her mind, with her heart, with her love, and with her message. And she really helped me with Essence of Being and my messaging and how we're getting it out in the world. And there's Adam. Hi.
Sammy yes, Blindell we did absolutely get burged. Yes, I brought my entire family to Essence of Being, and it was just fabulous. The shifts, and when you come tomorrow, you'll get to meet my family too.
Yeah, they're going to be there.
They're going to be there.
And hi, Tara. And so what we're going to be doing together tomorrow is really helping you help form your message and give you a lot of information and experiences tomorrow. Yeah. And we'd love to have you come and play with us. But Sammy's really helped me a lot with Essence of Being and a whole new direction that we're going to be going next year.
Exciting.
So we're setting our intention, right?
We are setting our intentions.
Yes. And so tomorrow I'll be there, and a lot of you out there will be there. And
Nancy Matthews has come in.
Yeah,
She's come
that's
in
right.
from Fort Lauderdale.
That's
so
right.
Nancy Matthews is going to be also sharing how she's built her membership, because she's got about 16,000 members across America. I've built 2 global businesses now, and the thing is, one tweet, this one video, you're global. You've got people from all over the world on this call, and you can impact and influence with integrity and do that in a way that you really change lives. So that's what tomorrow is about. I'd love for you, love for you to come give me a squeeze personally, because I do like a squeeze, don't I?
Yes,
I like a good squeeze.
She likes to be touched.
She likes to be petted. A good squeeze. Yeah, so Sabrina, we'll see you tomorrow. And if you know somebody that also would love to be there and do, can you bring a pack of cards?
Of course,
yes,
yeah,
because you're going to bring some stuff that you'll have on the table
so,
at the back anyway,
yeah.
won't you? So, yes, it'll be exciting. It'll be wonderful. And if you're not quite sure if you have a business within you, then I'm pretty sure by the end of the day you're going to have some great breakthroughs. We had a child. I say a child. She's 16. Came to the workshop with her mum in Holland a couple of weeks ago. Had no idea what she was going to do, and by the end of the day, she had an idea for a business, and she was going to create a global community, really impacting on lives. So I've had the youngest person that has done that is 5 years old. So if they can do it. Based on the stuff that we teach is really simple, because I like simple. I'm a creative. I'm not a techie, and I don't do any. So I said to Burge today, I built a whole business around not wanting to get involved in that stuff. So it was like, how can I build a business and impact on lives without having to do all of those things? And I seem to have managed it, so we're going to share that.
Yes,
and I brought some other people in to share.
Oh, there'll be people
there.
there. There'll be people from all around the world there tomorrow. So
yeah,
it's really
flying
awesome.
In from everywhere.
Yeah, and we are global. Brand Builders definitely is global, and Essence of Being is global, and we're bringing all these so is Women's Prosperity Network and all the other networks that are out there that we are connecting with. It's just we are building a win-win world together.
Yes.
So join us tomorrow.
It's more fun together,
where did you
isn't
go to build?
It's at the Hampton Inn Perimeter, as in the actual place. So we're starting at 8:15 for registration. Doors opening at 9, so the fun starts at 9. We'll be finishing around 6:30, and then having a social afterwards. So
a social.
We're going to have a social.
We're going to have high tea.
We're going to have high tea, cucumber sandwiches, and all that. Doubt that they're going to have that, but we can ask them. So yeah, we're going to be doing that, and so to get your ticket, if you haven't got your ticket yet, if you go to www.buildyourbrandlegacy.training. So www.buildyourbrandlegacy.training, and I'd really appreciate it. I don't know many people here in Atlanta yet. I'd love to meet more people. So if you know other people that are interested, please invite them too.
Oh, you're so upbeat and positive. Oh no,
thank you,
she's such a
Debbie.
downer. She's so horrible to be with. No, she's an angel. She was called an angel this weekend at Essence of Being many times.
Yes, and Denise Haney made me this.
Yes.
Yeah, she
what town, Lucia? It's in Atlanta.
Perimeter. It's the Hampton Inn Perimeter, Atlanta, isn't it?
Yep. It's around 285 in Atlanta is where she is, or we are tomorrow. I'll be in Fort Lauderdale this weekend doing Essence of Being, and she'll be back at doing places all over the world again. So
we're in New York in October as well, so we're launching all over.
See?
Yeah, so come and play. It'll be great. There'll be about 50 people who are entrepreneurs and business owners from all over the world. I've got some Brits that have flown over. We've got people from all different things. Build your brand legacy. .training. Build your brand legacy .training, Lucia. So there's just that legacy word between brand and training, and then you've got it. By George, you've got it. Jolly got it.
And we do love legacy, because that's what I'm all
legacy.
about. That's what she's all about, and that's what you're all about, because guess what? No matter what you're doing in the world, you have a legacy. You have a brand, you have a footprint, and you make a difference, and you matter. So join us, being conscious leaders, creating that win-win world tomorrow. And anytime I'm doing Essence of Being, you can go to essenceofbeing.com, of course, and check out the rest of our schedule. And next year's going to look a lot different because of this one.
Yes, we've been stirring the cauldron today. There's like, you know what Burge is like. If you've ever been to a Burge workshop, you know that there is paper everywhere. She redecorates the room, and this room is starting to look that way too.
A little bit. It's
exciting though. You are going to love what's coming.
Yes, we're going to be doing something pretty fabulous.
Yeah,
So
yes.
anyway, and remember the card for this week, everybody, that I pulled for our bubble talk is intention is everything. So set your intention. Set your intention to come tomorrow. Set your intention to come this weekend to Fort Lauderdale. It's our last one this year. Okay, in Essence of Being, and set your intention to be the best you can be, and don't be afraid of it, because don't be afraid of your power, because everybody has that. And this weekend, because of the magic and what she brings and what her family brought and what everybody brought this weekend, they brought their A game and just laid it all out, and now they've elevated and they've up-leveled and they've connected on a serious and a funny and a connected deep level. So play with us.
And here's how two of my children emerged with Burge this weekend. Was when we arrived here, just a very quick story. When we arrived here, there's a swimming pool, you've got a swimming pool a couple of doors down. And we went to the pool, and the first day, loved it. The second day, the girls went on their own, saw that there were some people at the pool, turned around and walked back again because they just didn't want to interact with it. They were like, they're so scared of conversation and communication with other people because, the family's been quite a small family. It's very internal. And so we come here, and of course they're thrown completely out of their comfort zone. After 3 days at Essence of Being, they have out-talked me to practically everyone. Like, if you know me, you know I can talk, right? They are talking to everyone, they're having conversations, they're really bringing their best selves to the table, and that has been beautiful to watch. And I've been through a lot of personal development trainings over the years, and I can absolutely hand on heart say that I emerged too. And for those of you that know me, I might on the outside look very confident and outgoing, but my self-esteem took a massive boost this weekend. And so if there's any part of you that thinks, I'd love to impact and influence in a bigger way, but there's that part of you that's going bubble talk. If there's any part of that that's stopping you, and you'll know that it's doing that, get yourself on it.
Get yourself on it. I like it. Just get yourself on it.
Don't sit on the fence.
No, just
kick
come
the
play.
Fence down. Just go play.
They got Burge.
We
yes,
did get
Tamara,
Burge.
they did.
We did.
So intention is everything. I'll see
Love
you
it.
tomorrow.
Great card.
She'll see you tomorrow,
Yes.
and we will see you at the next Essence of Being when we come to your town, or just come to play with us wherever we are.
Yeah.
So until then, you got emerged with Burge and Sammy.
Yeah. See you soon.
See you soon.